You all very much. Well, Tulsa has a new mayor-elect, Monroe Nichols, claiming victory last night after claiming 56% of the vote. His opponent, Karen Keith, conceded in the race. Also makes Tulsa history as the first black mayor. Congratulations. I mean, monumental. It was a very long, tough fight this campaign season. So I guess the big question this morning, how are you feeling? Because this has been a long time.
I feel great. I'm really excited about the future of the city. I actually haven't had an opportunity to talk to Commissioner Keith yet. We missed each other last night, so I'm very excited to talk to her and begin to work with her even about how she might contribute to the future of the city. But a great night for Tulsa. More people voted in the mayor's race than ever before. Certainly probably driven by the presidential race, but the fact that more Tulsans had a voice in the next mayor, I think bodes well for where we go moving forward.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. I mean, you've got Tulsa roots, your heart is here. And just seeing, those early voting lines, people turning out, especially here in Tulsa. What does that mean to you? And do you feel like your campaign had a big part in maybe, getting word out on to get to the polls?
I think the fact that so many people participated this year is just like, it is, I said last night, it is really the best way that we all participate in the future of our community. And I remember Wednesday morning, the first day of early voting, I was at East Central High School, so I passed by that early voting site, and at 8:45 in the morning, around the corner. And so for me, I think that we did a really good job of reaching out to voters, but ultimately people who really care about the future of the city, the future of the state, future of the country, they turned out. And I'm just glad that we had 15 months to have a great conversation about the future of the city.
But I think it says a lot about this city, especially, back in August, the election, and leading us all the way here.
That's right.
So, like I said, it was a tough fought campaign. The work is not done. What do you guys plan to do next? What's your move?
Well, we actually have a transition meeting with Mayor Bynum tomorrow. So we start immediately working to move from the Bynum administration to the work that we're going to do over the next 4 years. So very excited about that. But it really is like this awesome transfer of responsibility of leading the city. That I'm so excited to engage in, and that work starts tomorrow.
Homelessness has been a key issue for you. How do you plan to tackle that? Is that as soon as you get into office?
Absolutely. I mean, I think the first thing is, as we think about the transition, look at places where the city is already making investments, and then match that with our plan to end homelessness by 2030. So that work has already started. I think that's been part of the conversation we've had for 15 months. Now it's making sure we're working with the new group of counselors to make the investments necessary to get people off the street. I think that's obviously something on the minds of every Tulsan, and they expect us to act. I think we won last night because people expect us to take really quick action to end homelessness, and we're going to do it. And
a final quick question here. Word to your supporters who turned out August and yesterday to vote.
I think the big message is the work now really starts. Last night was a big step, but it was only one step in doing what's necessary to move Tulsa forward, and that work starts today. All
right, well, we know you had a long night and now an early morning, so congratulations to you, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, I appreciate it.